What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the Bandai Chogokin Gamera the Brave. Alright, my zillions, it is Gamera's birthday, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gamera, who's showing us a shell. Happy birthday to you. Yay! And many more, Sir Gamera the Brave, Toto. Really happy to have gotten this recently. Brand new. Still sealed from Mandarake for like 60-something bucks plus shipping. That is incredible. Mandarake is pretty incredible. Got the 2 Chogokins I've always wanted through it. Both for outstanding prices. And that is awesome. But we're not here to talk about Mandarake. We're here to talk about Gamera the Brave, which I think is criminally underrated as a movie, and this form of Gamera is criminally underrated. And there's just not enough representation of this Gamera, at least nothing, recently. And this figure is from 2006, so yeah, that's pretty old. I definitely need some new Toto Gamera the Brave action in my life, but man, this figure is new for me. So without any further ado, let's get into the review. Taking a look at this Gamera in full, proportions look pretty good in my opinion. I do think proportionally it works very, very nicely as Gamera. Everything looks good. Yeah, so that's really, really cool. And the figure itself is just gorgeous. I mean, it is so well done. Absolutely love it. If this came out this year, this would be a high contender for my figure of the year. I'm not joking. I love it. I do. It looks fantastic. The head sculpt is marvelous. The eyes are painted very well. I love the greens. Both looking good. This ridge on his head looks good. The paint is nice. I like kind of that like beigeish paint over the browns. That looks really good. And it's applied well. Like, the brown is a darker color, and, this beige just sits on it well. So they applied it very, very well. I like all these little like cracks in his lips. He needs some chapstick, just like me. That's why I love Gamera. The teeth look really good. The big fangs look awesome. The little teeth are looking pretty good. You can see some are a little bit messed up on the inside here. A little bit more brown than beige, but what are you gonna do? At least on this head. The mouth looks good overall. I mean, you really can't see those, and I think that's why they did like that, because you're not really looking at it like this, I would guess, or it's just not well done. But if you look at it like this, you can see they painted the very bottoms of the teeth, and I think that's the point. So that's fine. The tongue looks good, everything else looks good inside the mouth, painted well. The neck is done, sculpted really well too, and there's a lot of different colors there. I do dig it. His arm went flying off. That could be a problem. I don't dig these little things here. I wish that wasn't there. But the chest is looking very good. I do dig the pink there. That looks good, very well painted. And all the like swirliness around it on the shell, on the carapace, looks very, very, very good. The arms are done very well as well. Very well as well. What is this language? I need to get Grammarly here to correct me as I go. Arms look good though. I mean, all the folds and wrinkles look great. The sculpt is just very, very nice. I think they did well with the sculpt on The joints looking pretty good. The hands look good, sculpted well, painted well. Nothing really to complain about there. The legs look decent. Not bad at all. A lot of good colors, a lot of wash. I like how, you know, this time I feel like it's the browns are painted over. And maybe that's the whole thing. Maybe it's the browns that are painted over that. So it could be. I could be wrong with the way I described it before. But either way, it looks good. The shell is amazing. Very well done. Really great sculpt. I love the yellow and orange highlights there. Really adds to it, but really great sculpt. I like it a lot. The tail looks good. You know, all done in those same colors, but nice details, nice attention to details all around. The nails are good. Nails are, you know, decent on the hands, but I think a lot better on the feet. So really, really nice. All down here looks good. Some darker grays in there as well. So throughout, you get some of that gray. And yeah, this is a really great looking Gamera figure. There is no doubt about it that they did a phenomenal job here. And it's a Chogokin. So there's diecast here on the shell, and that's perfect. Not this part around, but this whole piece is diecast. And that is awesome. It's nice and cold. And it should be. I think that was a cool call to put this in the Chogokin line and do something like that. It's a good crossover, in my opinion. You do get in the joints. You see it in the ball joints here. I don't know about the hands. I don't think so. Let me see. No. So not there. But you do get it in the ankle joints. For sure, you can see the metal there. Solid metal back here. So very, very awesome. Articulation on Gamera. The mouth opens at the jaw. The head moves at the neck. Like so. It's ball jointed. The arms move at the shoulders. It's got this kind of joint here. So you're really only getting a kind of like a swivel there. And then, well, kind of move it in and out a little bit. You get a swivel at the bicep. You have a single joint at the elbow, but I think it works fine. And ball jointed wrists. Nothing in the chest. The legs don't have a lot of movement. They do swivel actually. At the thighs there, at the hips, oh, whatever. And then the knees have like one ratchet, and that's it. Well, maybe two, but the shell definitely does block. Let's see if we do this. Yep, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. And then ball jointed feet, but they are on metal joints, so you get actually a decent range of motion at the feet. The tail moves around like so, and then that is it. So there you go. It's not a ton of articulation, but doesn't claim to be a super articulated figure. It's good enough for this Chogokin. Accessories are where this figure shines the most, though, in my opinion. And the first thing you get is a different head. This head, you can't close the jaw. It's just, you know, yelling hell. Now, he doesn't sound like that in the movie, but in, like, there's an edit that you can watch on YouTube, and I recommend it, where he has the actual, and it's an interesting joint, where it kind of has, it's kind of like a mushroom peg in a way, the way it's done. And then, you know, just pops in there. Like that. And, you know, you can have him just open. I think this is open wider than, yeah. So this one doesn't open that wide. But this one does. You can have a nice screaming head. That's my Gamera. you didn't know. But yeah, there's a nice fan edit on YouTube where they put the original raw in, and that's the raw you want. I like this head, actually. It's actually really, really nice. Let's take a look at it. The eyes look good. The mouth looks good. And here, the teeth are painted nice. Why, I think? Because the jaw is opened, and you can actually see the teeth. Unlike here, where you really can't see them except for the bottom. So I feel like that's done on purpose, the way they did it. But I really like this. A lot of great paint in there. Really, really nice. So a very, very nice head. We get Gamera Toto as a little turtle. And there's that symbol on his chest. Painted well. Some yellow around that. That looks really good. Little feeties look good. Let's zoom in. Well, look at all that paint on the feet. And beautiful sculpt work. Look at a shell. Very, very well done. The head. Amazing. The front flippers. Really, really nice. Look at the head. Look at it. It's so cute. It's amazing. I really, really like this. And it's done really, really well. And we got some stuff for her. We got like an egg, which I guess you could close like so. It's got some yellow to it. It does have a texture, which is cool. But then you have this piece where the egg is cracked open. I don't think you could... Can you fit Toto in there? I don't think you can. No, you can't fit Toto in there. But here you can. So you'd be hanging out of there. Like that. Oh my god, that's so stinking cute. I love it. I love that. That is really cool. Very. And for that, you get a little, whatever this thing was that it was found in. I don't even know if it's ever explained. But it's like a little throne. So that goes in there. You know. Oh, there is something here, I believe, to make it stand. But let's look at this. This is really, really well done. Sculpt work is beautiful. Look at all that detail. Got that little copper over the maroon, and it's like a metallic maroon. And then in here is very well sculpted, very well done. Man, this is awesome. I love this thing. Whatever it is, I forget what it's supposed to be. I'm not even sure, again, if it's explained, I don't remember. But this is gorgeous. Here's a little ring it comes with. So you put that down, and then you're just able to stand that up there, like so. And then you could put that there. It's supposed to work. There we go. And then you could pop Toto in there. That's like Baby Yoda. Isn't it? I don't know. There's something very Baby Yoda-ish about that. And I love it. It's great. Now, the final pieces are to transform Gamera, Toto, whatever you want to call him, into Gamera, like with his... Here's a head sculpt. Like resting. He's not really resting, but it's the scene where he's on the flatbed truck. And he's just out of it, defeated. This is a really nice head sculpt, and with the eyes closed, it's cute, but it looks exactly like the movie. Very, very well done. All those same colors that we saw in the other two head sculpts are present. Everything is done well. The teeth are done well. All of it. Beautiful. And then you got heads, feet, extra hand. Oh, actually, that extra hand is for... I'll show you that in a second, actually. The heads, the feet, and all of this. So, you just gotta pull everything apart. I'll pull it apart and I'll show you how it looks. But before I do that completely, took the arm off and I realized I should just show you this hand. If it will go, there we go. And that's the one where, the bad guy kaiju, whose name is escaping me, shoots his tongue through his hand. Because, you know, Gamera's always gotta get hurt. Whatever that guy's called. Something with a Z, maybe? I don't know. I forget. You guys could tell me. I know it. It's not like I don't know it. It's just I forgot right now. And it's not a big deal. But yeah, that. And here you have a Gamera all transformed up into that form. It's cool. It's cool. I've already used it for some photography on my Instagram. Check it out through the link down below. And it works. I do like how this looks. Something different. I would never display this or anything, but, you know, if you're, you know, having Gamera fight someone, you can always use it. Or maybe Gamera's sleeping. He's just having a rest. But it does look good. I do like it, you know? Everything, all his arms and feet are, like, contracted into the shell. Same with the tail, so... yeah, this is cool. And again, the head sculpt is very, very nice. So this is awesome. This is a nice little option. So one thing I really need to talk about right now, because I was afraid this was going to happen. And looking at how you snap these joints back in and out with those weird, like, kind of mushroomy pegs. I broke one of these things just now. As I actually put it back in and not took it out. It's a very, 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 very clean break. There's no, like, stress marks there, you know? It's crazy. But, yeah, this broke right off just now. I'm gonna glue it back in, and it does go back in fine. You know, even without that one, but it does get a little bit looser, so definitely gonna put that back in. But if you do go back and get this figure, that's a word of warning. Just be careful with this. There's no real way to, like, be careful with it. And, you know, this is old and, you know, I don't know, plastic degrades a little bit. So, yeah. Yeah. For your size comparisons, here's Gamera the Brave with a bunch of other Gamera figures and other kaiju you might have in your collection, including the 3 other Chogokin kaiju figures I have, including, which are actually all Mechagodzillas, which makes more sense to Gamera, but they did good with Gamera. They did good. And my final thoughts, besides the little breakage I had, I really love this figure, and I think I stand by what I said. If this came out this year, this would be one of my favorite figures of the year. I don't know if I would knock it down a peg. I don't have to make that decision because of the breakage. So I'm glad I don't have to make that decision, but it looks spectacular. I love that the shell is die-cast. I think that's awesome. The option parts are really, really cool. I love the option parts. I love the really open mouth, and I love, you know, being able to transform it into Gamera from when he's on the flap bed. Sleeping Gamera. I love the little Toto. I think that looks super cute. So yeah, this is a great package altogether. It still receives super, super high marks. I feel like I have some blame in the breakage here myself, you know, maybe ham-fisting it a little bit too much. And you gotta remember, it is old. This is more than 20 years. No, it's not more than 20 years. What am I talking about? It is about 14 years old, and you know, that's old enough as it is. So there you go, guys. This thing is awesome. So happy birthday to Gamera. Hope you dug this review. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.